Oh, hello, this is Tak Chong from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. I call my cooking system the fast cooking system because it is probably the fastest way for you to cook a meal from scratch using all fresh ingredients. The word fast also stands for flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. These are the 4 attributes of the cooking system. And my cooking system does not use recipes. Instead of use template in the form of cooking, referred to as template-based cooking. The end result is a cooking system that is flexible, creative, practical, and fun. Here's a dish I want to show you today that fulfills these 4 attributes of the cooking system. It is an onion and mushroom stir-fried dish with the addition of chickpeas. I created this dish in response to a viewer who asked me how is the best way to include chickpeas in stir-frying. I told him not a problem, and this is a video in response to his request. I did not wash the wok before I cooked this dish because I cooked a dish earlier that has a milder flavor. So it will not affect the flavor of this dish, and it saved time not to have to wash the wok. After I heat up the wok, I add about 1.5 cups of red onion. I use red onion because I like the sweetness of the onions, and by slicing them very thinly, they can cook rapidly. I particularly like to cook onion with mushroom. I think they go together really well. And for this dish, I use portobello mushroom. They are what is known as baby bella. They are smaller than the normal portobello mushroom. This dish is going to cook very rapidly. And this is one advantage of stir frying because by stirring the content rapidly, you can cook everything in high speed. When you adopt my fast cooking system, one of the most important attributes of the cooking system is advanced prepping. And I usually do my advanced prepping in the beginning of the week. I spend about 2 to 3 hours each week to do my advanced prepping. Again, depends on how much I want to prep. And I always have mushroom in my advanced prepping because mushroom is so versatile and they can be used in many different types of dishes. And everybody has different strategies in prepping their mushrooms. And I have one little tips that I would like to give you about prepping mushroom. So when I prep mushroom, I cut them into thin slices and I put them back just like a mushroom into the box rather than scatter them randomly. And so as shown here, if I want the mushroom into smaller chunk, all I have to do is take the whole mushroom out of the box and then I use the knife to chop them up. I learned this little trick from my cousin Marge. She told me that by cutting in this particular way, you can have the mushroom in any shape and size form as you would like. For example, with the dish of onion and mushroom, I want the mushroom in thin slices. But say if I want to add this mushroom to the fried rice, it's much better to have them chopped in smaller pieces. And in this case, all I have to do is grab the whole mushroom from the plastic container that I stored them, and then within a matter of seconds, I can have them cut into the size that I want. Now this dish is very quick to cook. By now, I'm ready to add the chickpeas. The chickpeas come from a can, so they are all ready to eat. And I use about ½ cup of chickpeas. The amount of chickpeas that you're going to add to the dish depends very much on how you like the balance between different ingredients. And if you love chickpeas, you can definitely add more. To me, I rather the chickpeas as a supplementary ingredient. To flavor this dish, I use a combination of garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, ginger powder, paprika, and some salt and lemon pepper. This dish is excellent for you to practice your flavoring. You can start out by trying different combinations of the seasoning agents that I show you here. Flavoring a dish with this approach has a large margin of error. As long as you are careful with the salt, I think things will turn out okay. Or perhaps paprika is another thing that you should be careful of. Pretty soon, you will figure out what type of flavor that you enjoy best. And lastly, I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of chopped scallions. I add the scallions when the dish is almost done because I only cook the scallion very lightly. This will give the dish a fresh flavor. And of course, it also adds some color to the dish. Cooking this dish is very fast. It only takes about 4 to 5 minutes. And this is the wonderful thing about stir frying. You can cook almost most dishes in less than 5 to 6 minutes. Another great thing about stir frying is that you can tightly control how much you want to cook your ingredients. In this case, I cook both of the onion and the mushroom lightly because I want to be able to taste the natural flavor of these ingredients. Next, I'm going to get out some soft shell taco because I'm going to wrap the ingredients from this dish in the soft shell taco. And I'm going to add a little bit salsa to the taco. This makes a very fast meal. From the time I step into the kitchen to dinner's being served is only about 10 minutes. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine by using my fast cooking system. And the goal of my YouTube channel is to help you to make home cooking practical, efficient, creative, and fun. To me, the speed of cooking is critical because for most of us with the modern lifestyle, we rarely have more than 30 minutes to be in the kitchen to cook a meal. And most people will tell me that they are unwilling to spend more than 30 minutes to cook a meal because they can always turn to fast and processed food. However, home cooking every day not only makes your food taste better, but it will also improve your overall health. So if you want to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And so keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.